Once upon a time, in a cozy little town called Dreamland, there lived a curious and imaginative 5-year-old boy named John. John loved bedtime stories, especially ones that took him on exciting adventures. His favorite storybook was ABC What Can She Be? From the ABC For Me series by Sugar Snap Studio. Every night, John's mom would read him a different letter of the alphabet and tell him all about the incredible things girls could be when they grew up. One night, as John snuggled into bed, he wished with all his might that he could have an adventure of his own. And just like magic, his wish was granted. As he closed his eyes, he found himself standing in the middle of a beautiful garden, surrounded by vibrant flowers and enchanting butterflies. "Welcome to the land of endless possibilities, John," a gentle voice whispered in his ear. John turned around and saw a sparkling fairy named Felicity. With her shimmering wings and kind smile, Felicity was the perfect guide for John's magical journey. "Where are we, Felicity?" John asked, his eyes wide with wonder. "We are in a land where dreams come true, John," Felicity replied. "Here, you can be anything you want to be. There are no limits or boundaries." As they walked through the garden, John noticed letters floating in the air. Each letter was connected to an object or a person, representing different careers. "Look, Felicity. A is for astronaut," John exclaimed, pointing to a letter A floating above a spaceship. "I want to be an astronaut." Felicity smiled and waved her wand, and in an instant, John was wearing an astronaut suit and floating in space. He marveled at the stars, planets, and the breathtaking view of Earth. It was a dream come true. As they moved along, John discovered more letters and professions. "Look, Felicity. B is for biologist," John said excitedly, pointing to a letter B above a field of colorful flowers. With a wave of her wand, Felicity transformed John into a little scientist. He learned all about plants and animals, and even discovered a new species of butterfly. With each new letter they encountered, John's imagination soared. He became a chef, creating delicious meals with the help of letter C. He became a firefighter, heroically rescuing a cat from a tree with the help of letter F. He even became a musician, playing beautiful melodies with the help of letter M. But as they approached the end of their journey, John noticed a letter Z floating high above a mountain. "What can Z be, Felicity?" he asked, curiously. Felicity smiled warmly and said, "Z is for zealous dreamer, John. It represents the dreams and aspirations that are unique to you. It means you can be anything you want to be and follow your heart's desires." John felt a surge of excitement as he realized that his dreams mattered. He didn't have to choose just one profession. He could be an astronaut, a scientist, a chef, a firefighter, a musician, and so much more. The possibilities were endless. As they reached the top of the mountain, John looked down at Dreamland, his own town that seemed both familiar and magical. He knew deep in his heart that his adventure was coming to an end, but he also knew that the magic of the land of endless possibilities would stay with him forever. With a final wave of her wand, Felicity sent John back to his bedroom. As he snuggled under the covers, he couldn't help but smile. He knew that even though he was just a little boy, he could dream big and make a difference in the world. From that night on, John never stopped dreaming and exploring. He grew up to be a person who embraced the ABC of life, where he could be anything he wanted to be. And as he closed his eyes every night, he whispered a thank you to Felicity and the land of endless possibilities. The end.